Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Sankey84 and welcome back to May the 4th be with you. So what I'm going to do in this part is I'm going to do quite a bit of jumping. Not so much a montage, but more of a let's skip ahead without missing anything, just so we can see what's going on and we're not stuck here because we really want to get to the next area. So let's get going. And of course invisible enemies, but that's okay because at the minute they're not technically there.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking?
There's no time to explain. Grab a weapon and follow me!
Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station.
So there you go. Now we've got Atten who's joined us.
Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
No, you were clear. I just don't listen to assassin droids.
Clarification. Assassin droid is such a crude term, Master, reserved for Durasteel drones uploaded with only the most archaic kill programs. The function I perform has been referred to as wanton slaughter. I prefer to see it as a means of facilitating communication, resulting in the termination of hostilities.
Whatever you say, murder still means murder to me.
Correction. I am not here to argue semantics, Master, so I will simply inform you that you are wrong, as were those recently corrected miners.
Are you the one who killed all the miners in the med bay? Well, we kind of already know he was, but I guess you just want confirmation, so...
Indignant answer. Master, the miners intended to place you in jeopardy. I could not allow that to take place, so I was forced to negotiate a termination of hostilities. After reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, they began to kill the miners one by one. Then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners into their dormitories, where I was able to gas them all at once without wasting time hunting them through the mining tunnels. I then administered a large dose of sedatives to the remaining miners in the med bay, enough to kill them, but ensure you slept peacefully. Of course, against my calculations, you awakened from your tank prematurely. I am ashamed by the inconvenience that caused for both of us.
Who is this client of yours?
Chiding answer. My programming renders me incapable of revealing the identity of my client, Master. However, I am free to say that my client is wealthy and very interested in possessing the last of the Jedi.
Right, this isn't going anywhere, so you know what? Enough of this. You won't take me without a fight.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice.
Alright, so he has got plenty of droids to heal him. So first we will go stun and stun, and then we can flurry them both. Then we will get over to her and we'll shock that one until it's destroyed. Then we'll go to Atten, level him up quickly before we start this. And because he's ranged with a blaster, you can get some more dexterity. And what skills? Okay, you're pretty handy with demolition. So we'll put that into there, and security, so you can help us get through the doors. There we go. Right. So as you have now got a ranged weapon, actually, can we give you anything else? Mining lasers. I'm not sure if you're good with one or two-handed weapons, actually. Let's see if it says 1 to 7. Well, that says 1 to 12. 1 to 8. Yeah, we'll go with the advanced mining laser. It's two-handed, but it is 1 to 12. We will give you reflex +2, and you can put an energy shield on. We've got plenty of them. And why not give you some survey gear? Okay, that's you done. And just quickly switch over to her and see what she has available. So I'll give you an energy shield there. You can have fortitude +2, and you don't actually have any weapons that you can use, so yeah, you can have the plasma torch for now because no one else is going to be using that. Right, okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, Aton. You can just start shooting these down. Now, these will automatically attack if you don't give them any orders, but sometimes, you know, it's best to give them orders. Go. Yep, so there we go. So, there we go, that worked out better than planned. We managed to blow them up really quickly.
I hear you.
Go. There we go, stun him and just do basic attack. Oh,
Time to even the
come
odds.
back, run away. There you go, self-destruct. She's gone down, but that's okay. Get back up, and I get a level up. So there we go. So skills, yeah, awareness and persuade, and we've got 2. So I think I'm going to treat injury for both of them for now. And another power, so let's see what we can do. I think we'll go with Force Aura. So when this power is active, the Jedi is temporarily granted a +2 to defense. So that is handy, especially going into tougher fights. Alright, let's go over to her and just tell her to use a medkit. There we go. Right. That is that down, and we have some decent weapons and right, so we're now on board that Republic ship.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blaster fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
Calm down, we need a plan, not accusations.
If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
We can bypass the force field to the hangar by getting to the engine room on this ship, then exiting through the fuel pipe.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded.
Then, How did this ship dock here?
Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to.
So, let's get their codes. Then, we can worry about reaching the Ebon Hawk.
Well, we'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let us go.
Okay, so there it's just saying, you know, depending on what you say, it can increase or decrease your influence. The higher your influence, the more your alignment affects theirs, and extreme high and low influence with a companion can open up additional dialogue.
Our enemies gather while we wait here.
Okay, so I'm thinking with this one, because we've got a choice here now. This is our first influence with characters. We can either say forgive me to Cree, we can snap at her basically, what will put it down, and then we've got a plus for Atom or a minus for Atom, or a second minus for Atom. I think we'll go with a plus for Cree.
Very well.
There we go, influence gained with her. Something.
Are you all right?
Oh, there we go. These were my quarters.
This was your room? When?
Before I lost consciousness and woke up on Paragus.
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
Okay, so let's just have a quick check. So I must have been pretty high up because it's a double, where I'm sure the one across had 4 in it. Oh, here we go. Yep, so my data pad and my armband. So let's just have a look at them. You're requested to report to the hangar medical bay for routine examination. The routine is automated. Simply insert this data pad into your medical computer to receive your injections. So there we go, we can do that when we find it. But let's just have a look at my personal armband. So there we go, puts my constitution up by +1. So, let's put it on, might as well. Oh, skill too low, is that? Not for this one, it isn't. There you go. Oh no, they must all be doubles. Right, anybody who works on, well, I don't know what you would compare these to really, a battleship or anything, are the beds like these? Are these really going to be comfortable enough to sleep on? Because I wouldn't really fancy sleeping in a bed like that. I'm guessing it depends what the mattresses are made out of, but they just don't look that comfy. Let me know in the comments below if you know different. That's handy. We do have something for the medical bay. Oh, a broken tank. Okay, that's not a good sign. Okay, so something was in it and broke out. Okay, so that's never a good sign. But for now, let's just have a look at this. Insert the data pad. Sedatives administered during routine examination 3.5 days ago. Emergency override enacted. Dosage exceeds safety protocol. So yeah, we were drugged. During your last exam, you were administered a delayed sedative that would kill a normal human being. That must be what rendered you unconscious. It looks as if someone forgot to lock out the treatment request once administered. You still have access to one of the Coltol tanks. Okay, identify the tank. So it's that one there. Okay, so that was just saying about what had happened on the ship. Damaged medical droid. 3 parts. Yep, let's do that. Oh, there we go, that's handy. That droid will now follow us around and try and heal us until it gets destroyed. And the thing is, we've still got more of the facility to do when we get off the ship.
Let's go!
Droid maintenance, okay. Yep, that's just saying how that droid. Okay, so yeah, so it's saying the protocol droid there was purposely damaged while the rest weren't. So just more backstory about what happened and what we did to try and capture you. But yeah, I think we'll hit the turbo lift. So as soon as we get through
I have a bad feeling about this.
What's wrong?
Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick.
We'll have to be careful then, but we have to keep moving.
Alright, don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Atten has a special ability to sense anything that places him at risk. Okay, yeah, so it's just another way of telling you to save your game. And look, because we actually listen to him, we get some influence with him. So, yeah, there's only one way to go. Very convenient. And so we walk in. Another ambush.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
Where did you get that blade from? I didn't give it you.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run. I shall be along shortly.
Okay, so let's do as she says and run. But not before we scavenge what we can get. Because while this game does like to try and put time limits and pressure on you, it never really is. You can just take things at your own pace. So while that is good for people who are playing through it the first time, once you've played it multiple times, it kind of loses that effect. Okay, so we'll just open some doors there to give us some ease of access.
Tell me you're joking. We are not going to cross back into the Paragus facility through the fuel line. That's crazy.
The only way to get around the sealed door and into the hangar where the Ebon Orc is.
Alright, but I know I'm going to regret this.
I sense you, my master. Faint, weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one. And one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
What's wrong? Are you alright? Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you?
Kree, I think she was wounded badly.
Huh? How do you know that?
I think it was through the Force.
Look, if she's in pain, then that pain's buying us time we can't afford to waste. Especially if Sleeps with Vibroblades gets tired of playing with her and decides to use us for practice next.
Alright, let's go. And, oh, here's our
Utility
friend.
droid. Looks like it's been hit with an ion charge and dumped here.
I know, we ran into the protocol droid earlier and he attacked us too. Don't blame yourself. If you hadn't gotten us out of the admin level, we'd have never made it this far. Come on then, we have to hurry. So there we go, we've got T3 now, and some influence gained with him. And a concealed stash, so we'll pick that up. There we go, and there's the control conduct that we needed earlier. see if we can finally recover this mine. This is an advanced one, so... No, we blew it up. Right, so we do have a demolition expert, so we should have used Atom for that. But, never mind, we'll sort that out next time. But, yeah, it wouldn't be the first area if there wasn't more robots. So there we're down, let's just quickly level up. Okay, so we had multiple levels there to gain. Let's carry on now then. Okay, let's switch to our demolition expert and see if we can recover this one. Nope, skill's still too low, okay? What about you? Nope. Okay, well, there's only one thing for it. Then, why can't I stun it? No, never mind.
Time to even the odds.
Okay, and we are back here now where we were previously.
Time to take you down to
more
size.
droids have turned up. What is good for some more experience?
Wonder where that came from. This door's magnetically sealed. I can't believe this. The ship's right out there and we can't get to it.
What? The console?
Huh? What is that piece of junk saying?
He said he can open the door to the hangar, he just needs access to the hangar terminal up on the platform.
How can you even understand that noise?
I served with a lot of utility droids in the... well, many years ago.
Alright, well, if he can slice the door open from the terminal above, don't let me stop him.
Okay, so in this one we
Just say
need
the
to
word.
switch to our robot friend and bring him up to the hangar control. Okay, there we go. And yeah, while I know we can just stick to any of the characters, I always prefer to stick to the main one as much as possible.
Everyone down!
Okay, we didn't have enough spikes there to get it to shut down, so unfortunately, sorry, I think we're going to have to repeatedly faint from poison. That's why we get through here. But don't worry, because I'm a Jedi, we can just heal you up. Where are you there? Poison will wear off soon, and there we are. We have finally made it to the Ebon Hawk and able to get off this place.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Turning up out of nowhere. Yeah, it would have made more sense had it been more robots. I was trying to make sure nothing gets lost.
Company.
we've not, because I've just killed them all. Oh, okay, one. One made it on the ship that I missed. Okay, so everyone you miss will appear on the ship. So that's why you need to take them all out. I thought I'd got them all, but I guess we missed one. But it's okay, one is not too much of a problem to get rid of.
Alright, let's get out of here!
Hey, your hand, what happened?
There is no time. We must leave.
If they hit us, we're dead, but if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up!
Can we jump to hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
Fire on the asteroids, maybe the explosion will destroy them.
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
No, someone might still be alive in the facility.
Hold on! This is gonna get a little rocky. Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
The Harbinger was on its way to Telos?
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus.
Care to explain how you tracked me down?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
How did we get to Paragus?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
Repaired the ship and got us to Paragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
So why are these Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
Not a Jedi, not any longer.
Whatever lies you tell yourself are of no consequence. The Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
But last of the Jedi? That can't be true.
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
But those Jedi who survived, what happened to them?
Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed. The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi and those now lost.
If any survivors still live, we need to warn them.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Then how do we stop the Sith?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
If we don't stop them, they're going to keep coming.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
What do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
We must stop them. There is no other option.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
Evil is not fought, then we sacrifice the galaxy.
Your fool's words echo of a Jedi. You have much to learn. But we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
You're right, she may need help. Can you handle things up here?
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
Say that.
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
What are you talking about?
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minok. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minok. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
That's odd.
In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets. What you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Telos.
When did you get so sensitive?
Oh, don't give me that. All it takes is being around people enough to read them. You should try it sometime.
We'll check on them. Well, some experience and light side points gained. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you how many you gained, but you can always check by clicking on your profile and have a look. There we go, got a nice little bit of blue coming in at the bottom there. So, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, now we've got off there, I think that is a nice place to stop and go for a quick break. So I will see you back here soon for the final part of today's special. But in the meantime, I've been Sank84, and this has been May the 4th be with you. See you soon.